Right, we're on part 5 of Sonic Lost World, and
That one isn't so bad.
No.
It's the second version that's like really.
Yeah, this isn't the. It's going to be the introductory level to the rail sort of things. It's not. It's definitely it's playable, which is more you can say for the lava mountain one. But yeah,
you might want to edit that.
No, Joey, that can be the story of your cough. Yeah. We don't do retakes.
This is pretty much up to the point where you fully realise that this game doesn't know what it wants to be.
Yeah, that's what I get a lot of with this, because as well as the level aesthetics not matching the level names and that, you also get sudden jumps between gameplay styles. And, I haven't got a problem with multiple gameplay styles as long as they're broken up. It's not 1 minute I'm doing this, then I'm randomly doing that. It's to give Adventure 1 some credit, although we all hate Big the Cat and that.
Yeah, at least it gave you the choice of each character.
Yeah, at least then I know what I am in for. I'm playing through it. The first level of each character introduces you to it, so it's not randomly throwing new concepts at you halfway through.
Although being introduced to Big didn't help any.
No, but at least that it explained that I was going to be fishing for the next few levels, and it gave you an introduction to the fishing mechanics and that. Whereas this is we've done a grinding level, then we've suddenly got you rolling in a snowball, and then we're in the casino. And
with this level, I do like it because it feels fast paced as you're going along.
To a degree, I just think that
it's a factory, isn't it?
I don't mind automationing a game to a degree, but this is basically it's like quick time events without the prompts. Get the kind of jump here.
Yeah.
Ow. I missed the switch very slightly.
Yeah, that
bit just died.
You hit a wall, you just stop.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, it's like splat, because this is like a mod speed section, isn't it? You can't slow yourself down and you can to a degree, but not stop.
Yeah, you can jump and then move the analog stick back to slow you down quite a sizable amount.
Yeah, but there's still a few times, not necessarily in this one, but in the Lava Man one, where you're basically screwed. Yeah.
I have managed to get through that level without dying. It took a couple of goes to actually manage that.
Yeah, I have for a few. I think my third playthrough for that level, I managed to get through properly without dying. The thing with this game is I sucked ass at it in the first couple of playthroughs. I'm not gonna lie, this playthrough, you can see me playing really badly in a lot of sections and that, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But I can play this game now. There's so many things that it didn't communicate to me that's kind of soured the game for me. So many things I find to be completely unforgivable that it's kind of, whenever I play this game now, I'm not really enjoying it that much, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Compared to when you first done it.
Yeah. It's
because you expect what's going to happen.
Yeah. And it kind of annoyed me when I remember Hellfire did a blind run of this when not long after it came out in America, and they had movies playing it, and the amount of people in the chat who were being pissy about you just suck at the game. It's his first time. If he sucks at the game that bad, it's because the game's not explaining that you're meant to use this.
It's basically the game's fault.
Yeah. To any first time player, you're gonna have problems somewhere along this game.
Yeah.
To go back to the level that I'm busy ranting over.
I have problems with Sonic 06. I played it a bit. I only got to Wave Ocean. I just thought, you know what, I can't be bothered. Yeah, it was pretty much my attitude.
But these grind rolls, you might notice there's green ones here and there's red ones there. The red ones you go slower on, whereas the green ones you go faster on, and the brown ones are just like Sonic's normal grinding speed. I'm not sure how that physically works, but yeah, we'll roll with it.
Science!
Yeah, science can explain everything.
It doesn't explain how a hedgehog can run really fast.
No, except for that.
Chili dogs.
Will that work?
Maybe he's just farting out of his arse, and he's his fart. So well, it's like basically he's it's
so
propelling him.
his fart is his
So he
nitrous.
sharts himself, and then he basically like his arse is on fire, and that makes him run really fast. Like, oh, my arse is on fire. I've got to run
so
really
not
fast.
only is Sonic's arse a TARDIS, it's also his fuelmobile.
Yeah, and he's got IBS.
Yeah. He's so fast he leaves smoke behind. No, that's just vaporised shit particles.
This is what this game brings us to. I'm sure we weren't this obscene in 06. That's our kind of measure. Anyway, everything suddenly froze over because everyone's about to die, I think.
It's all turning. Wait a minute. Are we going back to Generations?
Yeah, I hope so. That game was fun. Do I have to grind here? Or?
I think
Yes.
you will have to.
No. I've only got 798 animals, but I
Why
need
can't you
1,000.
just normally progress through a level?
I don't know. That. I know why they've done it. They want filler because otherwise
Yeah.
they know this will be a really short game, and that is actually a tactic. A lot
They're
of
basically padding it out then, isn't it?
yeah,
But
but,
to be honest, you get so many animals from these things that like lasts a few seconds, and there you go.
yeah, but you need to not suck at using a touchscreen. Oh. And what I will say is, you have to control this with a gamepad using the touchscreen, and the screen crunch actually cuts off them balloons at the top. So you can see them bottom layer ones, alright. But if you're hitting things at the top, sometimes it'll randomly bounce you to where you can't see.
Can that appear again, or is that just gone now?
No, they appear like different ones of them appear based on how many red rings you have.
They do reappear when you turn the game off, I think.
Yeah. This is a different kind. This is a trampoline one rather than a seesaw, and I'm a lot better at the trampoline ones. I
Not
think.
too bad, is it?
You can see that they put a glow around Sonic and Tails, and I think it even uses Cubot's head as well at times.
Yeah, I've seen that a couple of
But
times.
they put the glow around them to make it easier to see. But there's so many of those animals, you instantly lose track of
You know what
where
I
Sonic
think would
is.
have helped if that background, if that was like a lot darker.
Yes.
Because that's what I get. Not only have you got the animals, but you got like the yellow and blue, yellow and red. I mean,
Yeah.
that kind of flashes
Well,
with
if
the
it
glow.
was more darker, the animals
I
would show
think-
out
yeah,
because they're
yeah.
pretty
Or
bright. Aren't they?
if I just think if the animals just weren't there, if it just said like you've got these animals,
Yeah.
because the animals make it even more difficult
Yeah.
to see.
Anyway, this is the canon one, and these are probably the
Are you
easiest.
sure Sonic isn't working for Peter?
Free the animals.
Yeah. No, if he was working for Peter,
Also,
he'd
he
take
likes
them
to-
in, then put them down. Yeah. I should be over the 1,000 now, I think.
Also,
Oh,
likes
yeah.
to put like animal blood over himself to symbolise something.
And then have random naked celebrities on posters that you don't realise are about Peter until you look at the small print.
Yeah.
A little while ago, they were sponsoring random porn sites.
Yeah, they were actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, how awkward is that going to be in terms of
They're just
bestiality?
fucking desperate. Aren't they?
Yeah, but like people are like watching porn and then up comes an ad for a Peter with this abused animal coming
Yeah,
up. Like,
oh, I've lost my boner now.
Just got a cow being skinned.
Unless you get those really random people who fat to it anyway. It's like,
You got those
what's
pe-
wrong with you?
You got those random people going, oh God, get rid of the people having sex.
yeah. But I suppose at least with most of them weirdos, at least they're only cartoon animals. Like,
Yeah.
still. Anyway, where were we going?
I still can't
Oh, yeah.
believe that Peter ended up making another Pokemon parody, but before X and
We're
Y
really
came
not
out.
helping the case, you know that, right? I keep talking about this. We're only giving them the attention that they're craving.
Just
from.
say to them they're sailing.
Yeah.
Get a response.
Yeah. Now, the pineapples work better. I've already made the Eggadoo reference, so I'm not going to again. But
It's
you
like
just push it around.
The pineapple's pretty much like, oh, don't touch me.
Your voice was like just sounded really weird. It's like a nerdy
That-
40-year-old
that-
man.
That was the voice of a pineapple.
I
You
didn't know
will-
pineapples had a voice.
In Stephen's mind, though.
You
dude.
clearly never talked to your food before.
Right, first you say you like Sonic Lost World, now you're talking to food. You need help, Stu.
It's from being around you too much.
I don't talk to me food much. But anyway, what I don't like with the egg pawns in this game, remember how like in Heroes and that you just home and attack them? Now you kind of got to kick them and then home attack.
Yeah.
Look, why change things we've already established? Like, if you've got a new enemy, I could kind of understand if you have to like kick it or whatever, but why change something that we've established we kill by homing attacking?
Free falling.
Yeah.
Just like how the butterflies are just into the air to save you time.
Yeah.
So like, there you go.
It's like, we wanted to put a platforming section here, then we realised that you didn't give enough of a shit, so we've made it easy for
Black
you.
screen. Where did that?
That is
How did
random.
that lead you there?
I don't know, that's what I mean about the transitions.
So, apparently, up is the new Dan.
Yeah,
Apparently.
It's like, we warp Sonic to wherever we need him to be for the level.
Wait, up is the new down.
Well,
So,
he sort of went up, didn't he?
If
No.
I jump
And
up,
this
will
looks like that.
will I stick to the ceiling?
No, so what you're missing there is Sonic went up and down, then you went around the loop, so he's up and down all around.
Oh,
Yeah.
shut up.
I love that song. I love the Cash Cash remix of it from Generations. Oh, Back to Back's cool, I know. Which is kind of funny given that
One
this
of
is a
my
war level.
favourites is City Escape.
What version do you prefer from City Escape?
I like the sort of the remix of it.
Well, Cash Cash one.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Cash Cash version is amazing.
I prefer the Cash Cash version.
I like the
Yeah.
Cash version of the classic Sonic.
Yeah, okay.
What one?
In Generation, no, classic Sonic.
Oh yeah, classic Sonic's.
Yeah.
What's it called thing?
City Escape.
Yeah.
I'm really
Yeah.
struggling with this section, I'm going to point out. And there's no good reason because this one isn't that hard. I was just sort of derped out of it from last year.
And I do
What's
like
this?
Cash Cash is
You
a
are being
remix of Big Arms.
incompetent in
And
this
it's got a
game.
riff by John Sonori in it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Big Arm.
Yeah.
I love that song. I love that song, the original version of it, but the Cash Cash one with both their electronic production and Jim's guitar
Yeah.
solo on it. That's just such a great take, and it's a shame that the Nocturne song, that's a remix of that from Chronicles, was so shite. Fuck. Them turtle things are. And that one was my fault.
The incompetence is delicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Surprised you didn't get that first time.
Doesn't make him dumb, though, fellas. You can't. That's just me.
Maybe I just suck at games.
Yes. That's a fair point.
Yes, Steve, we're going to do Shadow one day. Would you like to record for us?
As you're so good.
No.
I'm so nice to you.
I've already played
Stephen.
it. It's silly fun at first, but then it just gets boring.
You know what he's playing on? Playing it on the PS2. Seriously, the DualShock is so uncomfortable for
I don't
games.
mind PlayStation controls.
I don't mind them for 2D games, but when you're trying to use the bottom analog stick as your kind of dominant control.
Stephen, you're mediocre in life, but in games, you're good.
Oh, let me
Not
climb
in
up
this
this tree already.
In Lost World, you're good. Or apparently you said.
Stephen got good at the shit game. Well done, Steve. Your life is has reached such great
Hey, at
achievements.
least I managed to get through secret rings. What have you done? You missed the checkpoint.
Yeah, I know. I didn't realise that until after.
Why do
I'm
I?
stuck! Yeah.
I sense a fail soon, but I could be wrong.
I can't remember. I don't think I'll get reset back to the last checkpoint again. I would have probably cut that out if I had, but I stress the probably.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's random
Upside
big
down.
fish. Yeah. Now we're going all around again. Them things as well, like the crab enemies, they need kicking first. Like, we established years ago that them you just
First
jump on their
game.
head. Yeah. Like I said before, like the spider enemies in the Silent Forest level, I don't mind that as much because they're like new enemies, so they're just giving you a new way to defeat the new enemies. But
The spider's design kind of looks classic in a way, doesn't it?
that's just like to fit the art style, which
Yeah.
is fair enough. But yeah. And this is
It's
something.
defeat sheep or...
This is like, I think it's the Metropolis zone boss, but sideways. And easier.
Yes, because fruit make the best defence.
Well, Eggman had balloons, so it's not really much difference.
Yeah, fair enough.
See if Sonic's blasting off again.
Shut up.
It's like the underwater one as well, where
Oh, in
everyone's
3D.
got those bubbles around it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, and you can always just like
That's-
get your health. Well, you can stop the time going down. Can't you?
Yeah, that's Tidal Tempest, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
This battle could be over in a few seconds.
Yes, but I got hit, okay? Down, and Where's he going now? Blasting off again. I can't hold my breath for that long. I failed. Where is he now? Okay. Come on, let me kill you.
Didn't really get that far.
He flew several planets, but when they're that close, it did nothing.
Yeah.
Because the pineapple was the star of this.
Yeah. This game is all about the pineapples. This is where we actually get some decent character interactions in terms of Eggman is wanting to team up, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're making it out like this is something completely new, completely ignoring the fact that they work together in SA2, they work together in Heroes.
Yeah, but that was kind of at the last minute.
That's sort of like, well, it's like Pokemon X and Y, because they try and take the energy off the world to power up Wyvertal, don't they?
Not
in a way, don't
they
they?
used it to just destroy the world.
Yeah, but to be fair, then Sandra was kind of on a genocide rampage, wasn't he?
Basically, yeah, Wyvertal does basically what that does there. It takes all life of the earth and it just destroys it to like regenerate.
Sandra, or however you pronounce his name, Lysander. There's actually quite a well thought out theory I've seen about the inspiration for him. I'm not going to say his name again, but like a lot of people have been speculating that he is literally Hitler. Because he's like seriously, he's as well as like getting the perfect race together. Of,
How ironic is that? He's a French man who thinks he's Hitler when Hitler invaded France.
But like you see that he wants this kind of perfect group with like Team Flare and that.
He wants them to be Ubermensch.
Yeah, and what's the device that he's associated with called?
Oh yeah.
Holocaster. What's that sound like, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, Game Freak, work on your subtlety.
People are thinking too much into it. Like.
Yeah, well, it's a fan theory, so what do you think? But
yeah, it's just crap.
And that was a part.